effing said, Rev-san is a marriage man, and yet a lot of people are obsessed with him to the point that they are trying to paint as a single man. Hello there, how's that? Ame Gakita there. So obviously today's random check is about Rev-san, but actually more specifically involving him, but more so on the people who are obsessed with him, but not in a good way. So obviously, as we are talking about it, one of the things is that if you guys notice the title, is obviously life advice for content creator. Now that being said, it's really one of the things that when you look at a lot of scenario that I talked about previously, obviously you do not want to attack anyone. Most of one of them, if their name is called Rev Says Desu, or in my words, Rev-san. Now that being said, it's really one of the funny things that we find in the internet that people always trying to like call people out. And one of the things I previously say, it's best not to call people out. And even if you don't agree or agree with them, it's really one of the things that do you really want to call them out entirely. Like a lot of times, a lot of people who watch my video will understand that I will use Rev-san content most of the time, but it's not like I want to attack him or agree with him along the line. Like if he say a few good point or things that is really like I want to highlight in my video, I will use that, and then I will always put up link to his video in the description. It's just that simple. And even if I don't agree with his point, there's always two scenarios I can give. One, either I don't mention it and move on, or two, I will at least mention it, but I will highlight where it went wrong or things on why I don't agree on. It doesn't mean that I must go and attack him for who know what. Like let's say gaming for example, or anime for example. If I say that anime may include or game may include DI, but I will argue that if it makes sense, if the story is understandable, if the character is relatable or character is likable. But maybe to Rev-san, maybe he just would say that, hey, it's work, he doesn't want it in game, he doesn't like it in game, so he don't want DEI in games. So that is the difference on it. But would I start attacking Rev-san for it? Hell no! Like, why would I want to spend my time? At most, I will just move on. I will highlight why I don't mind, as long as it makes sense, like about all these things, and then move on. If Rev-san agree with it, he agreed. If he doesn't agree with it, that's all. He doesn't watch my content, he doesn't agree with him. It's just that simple. It's really one of the things that sometimes it's not like we're going around trying to say that we should attack him or should we use him for content. Like if he say a lot of good point, then if you agree, you agree. If you come to a disagreement, just agree that you come to a disagreement. But the crazy number of things that lately that have happened is the number of people using him for content, trying to say that, hey, we want to use him for content, we think that he's a I-word, he's this and that. Like, dude, the normal people online, when I see like, it's insane that their reasoning is like I can understand if you are hating on him, if you don't like his take, if you disagree with him, if you think that he's a lolly but he's actually a man behind, or maybe along the line. Like seriously, just move on. Like, why hold on to the grudge? Why hold on to the hate? And if you're gonna hate on him, at least give a freaking good reason for why you want to hate on him. Like, let's say for example, if I hate him, if I hate Rev-san, and most I would just say that, hey, Rev-san never comment on my video. That's all. But do I seem like a person who care about that? Hell no, I don't think I even care about that in the first damn place too. So the thing is, right, it's really crazy that a number of people online trying to use it as content. Like, I mean, like, if you hate on him, I can understand that. If you don't want his follower to follow you, I can understand that. But do you have to go as far as attack, like, giving no right evidence, or just putting out false information, or even like putting out crazy thing out there and just think that you're right in, like, it's insane. He's gonna milk you dry. And when I say he's gonna milk you dry, he's not going to like just go up to you and squish you like a milk. He's going to make sure that he's bring a lot of bucket and start highlighting your situation and give you the attention that you actually want. And I know like Rev-san, based on his comment, he doesn't want to give like too much take or attention to those kind of delusional people. I can see why. But when you kind of like understand that those people really want some attention, it's just that, do you want that kind of attention? Like, sure, your Twitch might end up being viral, the attention you want might end up being viral, but often more than not, it can be a backfire viral where you end up getting yourself even tired or even attention that you don't even want. Like, it's really one of the things that is amazing that people just go around saying like, hey, start attacking him, or even putting word in his mouth when there is no freaking evidence, and when he called it out, yeah, what do those people do? Start hiding. Like, seriously, a lot of them start hiding, and it's insane that even when he called those people out, saying like they went mask off, yeah, it's really insane that the number of people defending all the thing that he say, which is really like, there are way more people getting attacked for giving that thing, and they still don't understand. Like, seriously. A lot of people on the internet don't agree with this. Sure, I can understand that, but just move on with your life. Like, dude, like, even for the case of children, should they be understanding this or should they be understanding that? Yeah, I think that the main point of a young kid should not be understanding those kind of social stuff. They should be understanding maths, science, language, get a good degree, go to a good school. And then once they start working, once they became responsible adult, when they freaking can make their own decision, if they want to change their gender, by all means, that's on them. Don't make it as if they must do it as a kid. Like, what is wrong with those people? Like, seriously. Like, sure, some people may not agree with that point. I can see why. Because some people feel like if the kid can change their gender at the start, it'll be better for them along the line, but they're still not mature, you know. They don't make decision for a kid where they will grow up regretting it. Okay, imagine they end up growing up and say that, why you change my gender? Oh, talk about regretting, eh? So it's really insane that the number of people start attacking him, Rev-san, over this kind of topic. I mean, like, the moment you start attacking him and you think that blocking him is going to hide every single thing, he's going to have a lot of ways to talk about it. He's going to milk it, he's going to talk about it, people are going to interact with it, people are going to talk about it, and then what do they do? Yeah, those people, even if you say that Rev-san tell people not to attack other people, people tell him or whatever, say that it shouldn't be a case, yeah, people are going to talk about it either way, okay? It will happen somehow, some way, somewhat. And it's really, even like when I say he milk people for content, if people use him for content, he's going to do the same thing. It happened a lot. He did about video about it. Even when people attack his wife, he talk about it. Like, it's crazy, yes, I know, I understand. But it's really one of the things that you don't really want to go and target him. Like, if you disagree with him, yeah, disagree with him, just talk about it, move on in your life. But just don't attack him. Like, seriously, my best advice to all those people, just don't attack him. If you hate him, just hate him, but don't give like weird reason or reasoning that don't make sense at all, and just move on with your life. Just say that you don't agree with him. Just use like legit. Don't say any other word. Don't say you hate him. Don't say that you want to whatsoever with him. Just say you disagree with his point. You disagree with his take. Just say these two words. Move on. Disagree. Move on. That's all. Like, I don't understand why people always like obsess with him. But then again, when you sit down and think about it, maybe they just hate the point that he's having a happy life to his happily marriage to his wife, or maybe people are just obsessed with him that he's not single along the line, or maybe people just thinking that, hey, because he's using a female looking character but he's a man in real life, how can that be a case? Like, is he not LGBTQ himself because this or that? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, the number of people coming up with a weirder reason, right? Even as far as saying like he's a PDF, like, dude, Are they right in the mind? Like, if there is evidence indicating that Rev-san is really at charge, if there is really things, like, show the evidence. Like, legit, I would want to look at the evidence and then judge it myself. But if they can't even come up with a proper reasoning, then it's really all part of that. Then those people are just obsessive with him. They are just delusional people, and maybe they are just jealous that he's having a lot of subscribers. I mean, like, over 700k, that's not a small sum, okay? But the funny thing is, right, there are cases of people attacking him because he talk about those kind of topic, or topic that people disagree on. But the thing is, he's ain't the only one talking about a lot of, like, gaming situation or whatsoever reason, okay? Like, a lot of time I seen, like, in my random chat, like, gamings or even, like, localization situation, like, there's a lot of video that I talk, like, I use his content, and again, I have to credit him because I do agree with a lot of his take, but it doesn't mean I agree like every single take. If there is a point I agree on, I use it, I talk about it. If I disagree, I would either I highlight it or I just move on. Don't talk about that. Like, there's really no point. It's just very simple. And if people disagree with him, just say you disagree. That's all. And if you can't even give a good reason on why you disagree, don't do anything. Best don't even attack him. Like, seriously. It's not for his sake. Like, I'm not trying to defend Rev-san. I'm trying to stop people from attacking him, because the moment you start attacking him, you are giving him a free pass to your contents. But hey, at the end of the day, that's just my speculative thought. It's just a random chat. Whether you agree, you disagree, do you think that Rev-san deserves some sort of recognition, or maybe like people shouldn't attack him, or people should attack him along the line? Like, seriously, my best take is just don't attack him. Like, seriously, that's the only thing I can think out of. But at the end of the day, it's still people's choice, it's still people's life. What can I say? But if you disagree, at least write in the comment and give me a good reasoning. But don't just go and press the dislike button and say that, hey, you're standing with him. I'm not, okay? If I disagree with him, I will highlight that. If not, I will just move on. It's just that simple. But I don't know. I mean, like, people are just full of crazy things they couldn't hold on. Like, they are just obsessive people, okay? I have quite a few in my stream. Like, I have quite a few. Like, the moment I thought they are God, they keep returning like cockroach. Amazing, okay? But anyway, if you do like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat where I talk about stuff that sometimes makes sense, that doesn't make sense, or sometimes random at a time. But the one thing I hope is not random for you guys is have a nice day online. Bye.